So, as a Banjo-Kazooie fan, I often find it like easy to latch on to the smallest glimmer of hope, just the smallest little something that we can get. Whether it's like, of course, back in 2019 we had the inclusion in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Banjo-Kazooie and NSO. Just recently, back in October, Banjo-Tooie and NSO. Just those little things that we can just kind of latch onto, with there not being a new game since 2008, over 15 years and counting now, and we're just wondering, like, Phil Spencer, he says, Banjo fans, I hear you, but is he hearing us? We're just still waiting, for that Banjo game out there somewhere, but who knows? But we do have a fan that goes by the name of Facts About Banjo-Kazooie over on Twitter and over on YouTube, who's working on an interesting little project. It's a 3D reimagining of Grunty's Revenge. Is originally released for the Game Boy Advance, and there were some really cool things about it that I just wanted to show you guys for a little bit here. So this right here is actually kind of an old recreation of the Cliff Farms, and he mentioned, this is an old prototype, but it shows, he's kind of been working on this off and on over the years, and he kind of really getting more into it now. This looks very basic here, but it kind of shows kind of what he's been kind of thinking of a little bit, and just kind of maybe working on recreating this 2D game into a 3D format here. But there's this other one here, this other early video, and here we have Spiller's Harbor, which he posted about 6 months ago or so here, and it's just still basic stuff. But here we have the environment; it's all in 3D. Now, I've actually never played a Grunty's Revenge myself, but I can even kind of just tell myself, just with the just the way the environments look, that cool looking green ocean there, the music. He actually uses the music remixes from Sully Boy over on YouTube, who kind of takes the old GBA tracks and kind of remakes them in the N64 style, which you can definitely hear and from this little clip here. But this is looking good, but kind of where things that really started to catch my eye was this next one you have right here. And here we have Banjo looking very animated here, and this comes from Tanuki98, who does animation clips over on Twitter, over on YouTube. He's actually done a couple of Banjo-Kazooie clips, like this one here.
Genau, got a little heaven. Huh. You know what? This actually isn't all that bad at all.
But no, Banjo just moves with just the coolness and the bounciness, the kind of reminiscent of like the kind of the Steve Mail style. And I just really like this, how it just looks with the environments. Even the environments themselves look good. Now, bear in mind, at this point, this is only a two-person team. 2 people working on this, the animator and project, Facts About Banjo, basically just making these environments. I have a nice little texture. It has that kind of that old rare look to it, and I'm all in. I'm all in as far as this project. And again, don't know much about the actual Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge, but I know Banjo. I know Banjo and just kind of how it's generally supposed to feel, and this nails it. Here's just a few other clips I wanted to show here. Again, just more stuff, kind of showing more stuff in the environments, like jiggies and the notes that he's putting in there. And there's Kazooie, just perfectly modeled. And again, Tanuki, it's not just modeling these characters, he's apparently going to be the animator for all the character designs as he's gradually working on this project. And right now, he's just mostly done Spiral Mountain, but gosh, just look at it. Just look at it. It is Banjo-Kazooie to a T there. Show you another clip from him. He's kind of showing the opening of the portals to different worlds and how he's going to be animating it. And like when the worlds open up, stuff happens, like vegetables appear or bales of hay fall down. Kind of adding just little details like that are just cool to look at. Kind of shows another one here with opening up into this other world. I think it's like more of an icy environment. It lets in the icy wind and stuff and kind of freezes everything all over. Just nice, cool little effect there. And this other one here that's coming up with the swamp. Again, I'm just kind of like, I'm just wanting to highlight this because I think this is something that Banjo-Kazooie fans can get behind. But this has excited me more than a lot of stuff, Monster, more than anything else Banjo-Kazooie related in a long time. I'm excited to kind of see how this project progresses here and show just a little bit more. apparently at Jiggy Wiggy's temple, it can like open up and like it can shoot beams to where it can like open up the levels. So there it is right there, shooting out beams to open up all the different levels and such. Again, this is just something that really caught my interest, and by all means, I'm going to include a link to his channel in the description, as also to his Twitter page as well. He is posting updates on there pretty frequently as far as how the project is going, and I would definitely recommend that, honestly, if this floats your boat, go support his project any way you can. I'm sure he would appreciate it, as he honestly works on something that really just nails Banjo. And that's something that I feel is you really need when it's something if you're going to be working with these characters. So again, give him a follow over on his stuff. So anyways, I just wanted to take a little bit of time to highlight that, because again, this is like a Banjo fan project that really seems to get it right. If you enjoy this video as well, be sure to go ahead, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time. Bye everyone!